Hey guys, I'm here with the Khalid guide. I think he is one of the best roamers to play right now, for solo rank only, solely because his pressure in the early game is really strong, and invading the jungle in the early game is the best way to win. Let's get started. Khalid's passive, guys, is this bar under his HP. As you can see, the more you move, the more it gets filled up, and once it's full, you get into this state where you right stand and you move really fast. His first skill does these 3 circular strikes with his blade, and it is also a really good tool for filling up his passive bar, as you can see. You can just spam it, but make sure you're not in the same position, you're actually moving your joystick to activate it. Moving on to his second skill, it's basically a heal. Now yes, this can be interrupted using any stun, or knock up, or suppress, okay? Moving on to his ult, as you can see, he does this huge sand tsunami where he does a huge load of damage and the range is pretty good. I like to combo his ult after using his passive auto attack. It always is a guaranteed hit basically. Moving on to the builds, I like to use Tough Boots with Conceal Roam, Thunderbelt because it works really well with his passive. You want to build it first item all the time, it's really good. Dominance Ice for anti-heal. Oracle for extra HP regen. With the second skill, you gain back significantly more HP if you were to heal with second skill with Oracle. Immortality for more sustain and resurrection. And the last item can be swapped out for any other item which you may need according to the opponent's damage. Moving on to the emblems, I have Agility, Wilderness Blessing, with the tank emblem, and Agility and Wilderness Blessing just gives you a lot of movement speed on top of his passive, so use both of them and you're gonna be super fast. And lastly, Concussive Blast for more damage. Hey guys, me and Zex opened up a premium clothing store with really high quality clothes, so go check it out, it's really cool. We're only shipping to the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, and Singapore for the moment, but of course we're gonna expand if you guys, show us some support on the website, so go check it out. It's really cool. Some cool t-shirts with cool quotes, and yeah, link will be in the description. Go check it out. Let's move on to the game. I'm going to try this type of analysis for you guys because this is what you guys like. This is what you guys prefer. Okay, so here I'm just going to show you guys my pathing and what I basically do to head over to the XP side jungle of the opponent. And guys, this is basically a hack. Picking a strong early game roam in solo is, in my opinion and experience, the best way to win. And then you dip, okay, that's it. As you guys saw, I got flame shotted, so my HP was supposed to be here with the regen, but it stopped. That was a bit uncalled for. I didn't expect this, but if my HP had regened, I would have gone back in a few seconds later just to bother the Harley even more, right? As you can see, 3 of them distracted onto me. Even Aldous walked up, leaving his minions at level 1 to come after me, right? So this is the strong point of picking early game roamer, strong early game roamer in solo rank. Once again, I'm going to bother Harley while he's taking the lethal. I did try to take it for myself, but he retreat here, okay? Which means free invade for Amon. And actually, Amon ignored his red buff entirely and went for Harley's blue. Right? Harley is low, he's not going to be able to contest it. Free blue for Amon, he can also take this green, and Harley's just going to be super behind, stuck at level 3. And we all know Harley needs level 4. Let's move on. So I regened up, I think. Regened up here. And basically saw a free open Layla. So as you can see, I'm just going to go back a little bit more. So I just regened. Saw Layla overextended. I knew Harley recalled. Went for Layla. Free assist. Okay? It builds up my roam conceal effect. The more assists you get, the faster you will get your roam effect. Once again, staying on Harley to bother him. And I actually managed to steal the crab somehow, fortunately. But guys, just your presence is going to make Harley very nervous. So keep that in mind and constantly keep pressuring Harley. Look, if you keep pressuring Harley, Florin and Chango has to help. Free, like Moskov can just farm for free and he doesn't have to worry about a gank, okay? He can just focus on the 1v1 with Layla. Now, why did I go back? Right, look, once again, I took the green from Harley. Okay, the small green on the double green. And he is still level 3, 2 minutes into the game. So look, I saw Benedetta ulti, and that's why I went back in. Because to get on Chango, but then I realized I can't really afford to do it because I'm too low, I might just get killed. So then I just decide to dip. I'm just poking Aldous a little bit more. And healing right in front of his face to just exert some dominance. And then I go for the kill. Now this is worth it, guys, because after I died, Bene is able to push the gold plating. I killed Aldous, Roamer for XP. Grant, that's true that I gave him a kill, but my Bene was able to get a fair chunk of the gold plating and she's ahead. Right? She's already 2-0. Okay, so here we're just focusing turtle. We're probably just going to take it. And then, once again, what I'm going to do is, across the map, I saw that Layla is really low. And we have the stream, so I'm really fast, right? I can get there in no time and probably just get the kill on Layla. But I mess up here. See guys, I should have used my first skill, okay? I should have used my first skill instead of ulting onto Layla like that. So here we go. If we go back and see, I should have used... Look. I should have used my first skill, and first skill, and then the third one, use it to get out. But I don't know why I ulted. That was a bit not so good for me. Anyways, I'm back, and then now instantly, I'm trying to predict where Harley could be. Both of his buffs are missing, so I'm just looking for him right now. I see his thing here, so he's on the green, okay? I'm going to do some damage to him. I couldn't steal the big green, but I'm going to try to steal the smaller one. And I got it. Okay? That's one... Even if it's like the small one. No matter what it is, try to take as much farm as you can. Harley 1 HP. I know he's recalling in this bush. Guys, this is worth it, okay? Aldous used his ulti to kill me. I killed the Harley, and he's even further behind in gold. And as you can see, guys, he's 1800 gold right here, okay? I'm 2200, so I'm even higher than him. So that was definitely a good trade. Alright, so now we just move on to mid lane. I'm helping Amon get the blue buff. We could have pushed this, honestly, and got in mid instead of taking the buff. Towers over buff always. Now turtle is coming up. We are all going to turtle. I'm helping my Bene because she's 610, right? She's doing really, really well. If I focus her lane, she's just gonna win more often. And Moskov and Layla can just have their 1v1 in bot lane. It doesn't really matter. Moskov is late game. Look, Bene is able to finish the Aldous off, right? So I just back up. I know with her second skill, she can dash here and dash back out this way, right? I don't have to worry about, you know, making sure Bene survives because she can survive on her own already. Now, I want you guys to look at this, alright? Look, I'm full HP. I have ulti. Bene probably has her second skill back. This Florin is low and she doesn't have her heals, right? So I'm trying to go in. Look, I'm trying to indicate to the Bene, I'm trying to explain just through my body language and movement that I'm trying to go into this, okay? Look, I turn back, kind of like indicating her to come with me, alright? And she gets it. Guys, this is how you make your solo rank teammates understand what you're basically trying to do. Right? I tank the tower, making Bene feel safe, thinking, okay, my HP is low, Khalid is full HP, he's gonna tank the tower, I'm just gonna finish Florin off and then dip. There you go. Right? She got the double kill, and both of us make it out perfectly fine. So this is how you can coordinate with your solo rank teammates, alright? Especially if it's a good player, they will understand your intentions. Like this Benedetta, luckily for me, was good. I know that the Harley is in this bush, right? I know I saw him on the map, but I'm trying to go for Layla because she's really low. We can catch her Harley later. See, I don't pursue her anymore because my Amon is too far back. If I chase her, I'm just probably gonna die in the tower. So I back up. Then I see Harley, right? I know my Bene is here. I know Amon is here. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna bait. Look, I make myself go to 1 HP, then I instantly use my second skill to heal up. Right? Harley's thinking, let me just finish the Khalid off and get out of here. Right? I'm gonna be okay. But he doesn't know that I can just heal back up. And that's gonna throw him off guard and make him get shocked a little bit. And my Bene can finish him off. Well, my Bene goes for Layla, which is even better, honestly. And he comes back around for Harley and gets the double kill. Alright? Guys, small plays like this can make or break the whole game. I don't need to recall. My second skill is coming up. So this is something... This is my mistake actually. I'll show you what I could have done better. So as you can see, this Aldos is pretty much dead. Bene can chase him down to the ends of the earth. Right, it's 2v1. He's not getting away. He's pretty much dead already. I should have been here, helping Amon instead. See? If I was here earlier, this Chango probably would have died from my damage and his combined. And I probably could have blocked the first skill from Harley. And Amon could have just ran away. But instead, the opponents got a shutdown on him. So this is something I could have done better. This is entirely my fault. Okay, moving on. Let's move on. I heal up near the buff. See guys, you see me not recalling at all, right? You can just keep healing with Khalid and keep bothering the opponents. I'm trying to take the red buff right now. And as you guys can see, I'm not really visioning Moskov because he doesn't really need it at this moment. It's better if I try to make plays around my Bene. That's unfortunate. Look at... I saw my Bene camped up here. I went for Florin, okay? Also guys, when you have Thunderbolt on Khalid, just try basic attacking everything you see on site for more stacks. Look, Harley used second skill. I have ulti. I'm not using it. Why? Because if I use it, he's just gonna teleport back. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. See? Now I'm gonna use it. See? And then I'm instantly gonna start healing and survive. And guys, I'm not a global Khalid, or I'm not particularly a good Khalid player. It's just understanding the hero, right? And understanding the limits of the hero is what's important. See here, I tried to do too much. I should have just backed. I shouldn't even have been here. On the map, right? Constantly looking at the map, I see Harley's overextended, killable. Get a kill onto him, and this red buff, guys, at this state, when it's looking vulnerable like that, you gotta go for it. You just gotta take it. Okay. Here. Ulti onto 3 people, right? I know my Amon has ulti. He can kill at least 1. Okay, he got the kill on Shango. Shut down really good. Now, look, guys. I'm on full HP, right? Layla is kind of low. I honestly thought Amon didn't need his ult to kill Layla. I felt like he could finish her off. So I conceal. But the moment I conceal, he runs back. And doesn't go for Layla. See? I feel like we could have killed her if both of us just came here and dipped. But then I noticed, okay, I can't do anything else. Amon didn't come with me. I'm just gonna dip. Heal up and wait for the next play. I tried to push this tower a little bit. I get poked out, but I'm gonna be fine. I have heal. Once again, just farming Thunderbolt stacks. I don't... Guys, look at what Damon did here. Look. Lord is up. We had a really strong start, right? I was invading Harley. And this is something most players in solo rank will do. They will neglect the towers, not play the mid game properly, right? Ignore Lord, and that's how they lose. Look, Amon shouldn't even be fighting here. Look, he's gonna die. He went into Layla, Harley, and Florin. Alone. During Lord, our jungler is dead. This is the worst case scenario. Okay, we should always be contesting Lord. Alright? If we took Lord here, we would have won the game a lot earlier. We could have taken the towers, right? We're just letting them make a comeback. And look, their late game heroes are really strong. You have Layla, you have Aldous. Harley can burst anyone in the late game. Florin's healing is gonna be way too much in the late game. So now I realize, okay, we have to back. But I also kind of make mistake here, so the solo rank dark system kind of rubbed off on me too. But I keep fighting, right? I'm not sure what I was trying to do here. This is completely stupid of me to do. I shouldn't even be here, first of all. I should be looking to maybe take a tower in mid or push bot lane. Because we can't contest Lord. Our jungler is dead. And I die for that foolish mistake, right? Now, of course they got Lord. They can start making comeback, right? My Benedetta gets shut down. Or was it Layla who got shut down? Yeah, Benny gets shut down. Unfortunately. Lord is still up. We really needed Benny's ulti to clear Lord, right? So Lord is pushing. We are able to clear Lord. Now basically you need to realize this is a bit hard knowing where you need to be. But at this stage of the game, you kind of want to play around Moscow Vixana. Leave Bene to play by herself because she has a lot of mobility and she can split push. I'm just trying to go over to Amon so we can get Aldous. We don't get him, unfortunately. But it's okay, we're able to back out. Look, it's my mistake too. I didn't see the Moscow ult. There's so much teamfight going on here, my eyes didn't even go to the map. But it should have. Look at where the Moscow is. I can easily turn back and go help him. But look, we all just decide to dip. Okay? Or all of us could have kept Layla distracted, so he could have kept attacking Chango. Look, Chango is so low. It would have been a perfect sandwich for us if we just kept going on the Layla. Moskov was there. This potentially could have been a wipe if all of us decided to go back in. Then I realized the Moskov is there, but it's too late, so we decide to go for Harley. Okay, we finish him off. See guys, I used my ulti too early onto Harley. That's why he got away with his second skill. That's what I was talking about, right? You want to delay it. You want to read your opponent's movement. I want to push this tower. See, I'm pinging to push this tower. We need to take towers now, otherwise it's going to be too late. It's going to be too difficult for us. Flank onto Layla, but unfortunately, Bene does, I don't know what Bene was thinking with this ulti. It should have been this way. It is what it is. But we back out. It was a failed flank. We back out. Trying to help fix Ana from the Aldous. We get a kill onto him. I wasn't trying to basic attack, because if I basic attack, my passive is gone, I'm gonna get a lot of damage. Potentially even killed by Layla. So I didn't go in onto that.
Everything is only measurable with the honest eyes.
So I know Layla is here, okay? This is gonna be important. I know Layla is here. I'm just trying to give vision. So I just went here to help Moskov clear top. Alright? Moskov should be pushing this right now. Look. I see Layla on the map. Overextended. Okay? I saw her on the map. Instantly conceal. Bene sees my conceal. She knows what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a play. And guys, my plays so far have been decently good, right? I have established to my team that yes, I'm a good roamer. I'm doing my job really well. I'm sure a good player like Bene will recognize that, right? And if you're showing your team you're a good roamer who's doing good plays, they will follow you up. If they see you conceal somewhere, they will follow you there. Okay, look, Bene instantly. Okay, I'm on the Layla ulti to stun her, and Bene finishes her off. Okay, perfect. Flicker out to survive Aldous, and good to go. Okay guys, we should be doing Lord now. Alright? We should be going to Lord instantly. This was a throw. Go Lord. Their marksman is dead. We must Lord now. Luckily though, Moskov was able to get the Lord on time. But it was very risky. And guys, as you can see, it's been 15 minutes into the game. Aldous is starting to become annoying. Right? You don't want to take this game late. Really bad idea.
Our fate flows beneath our feet.
Also guys, as you can see, my build is a little bit different from the one I showed you. Mainly because there's a Chang'e and Harley in this game and they're poking me quite a bit. That's why I built Radiant Armor first. But my next item is going to be Dominance Ice. And guys, I want to mention the importance of syncing your waves. Look, waves are not synced. Only one lane is pushing. Whereas if we sync the waves and all the three waves push together, right? This wave here, this wave here, this wave here, it's hard to defend. It's hard to defend all three lanes pushing at the same time compared to just one, right? So this is why it's so important to make sure your waves are synced up. Also guys, one thing I want to emphasize, Lord is for ending games. Why do you need Lord? You need Lord so you can push the inhibitors, which is called sieging. So you can do a successful siege and end the game, right? That's what Lord is for. That's why you want to use Lord. That's his purpose, to help you push the inhibitors and end the game. So why shouldn't you sync the waves? Ideally, before Lord crashed on mid, I knew my Bene was clearing top. I should have gone bot lane and just started clearing it. Honestly, so the waves just get synced. Even if we can't get this mid lane, we can at least get either this tower or this tower. Even if we can get one inhibitor, that's huge. We should have gone to this tower instantly. Instead of staying here. Okay, there's a Chango who can defend very easily. I think I pressed auto attack by mistake over here. I think I didn't mean to go in. That was a bad place to go in. We caught the Layla. She was off position. We made use of that, right? I conceal so Aldous cannot target me and basic attack me, right? That's good. Look, we are winning. We should push now. We really should push. Amon shouldn't be going back. Moskov is there. We can push mid. We can push. But no, my teammates don't want to. Okay, now we can't push. This is when we need to back. Because the waves are cleared. There's no waves for us to push with, right? So here, what we need to do is prepare for a Lord. And how do you prepare for a Lord? Clear opposite lanes, okay? Make sure the opposite lane is cleared. I block a little bit of Chango's ulti, and we actually get mid because of that. So we force down mid, which is good. We got the most important inhibitor turret out of the way.
Our fate flows beneath our feet.
After getting the turret, we shouldn't even be here, right? Bene didn't need to lose her immortality. After we get the tower dip, start clearing top lane so we can prepare for Lord. Ideally, you want to clear this top lane around 20 seconds before Lord spawns. You wanna slow push it. What is slow pushing? You only clear the small minions and you leave the cannon alive. Okay, look, we have more minions. Look, top is slow pushing already. 4 minions versus 1. It's already slow pushing. So at this rate, we don't need to. Alright, we don't need to do anything. It's gonna push by itself. But the opponents are going to clear this, okay? So what we can do is we can camp in this bush, clear this upcoming wave, and then just go directly to Lord, okay? Because the waves are mirrored. If there's a wave here, there's also a wave here. Okay, it's mirrored basically. Imagine there's a big mirror here. That's how the waves work. You saw nothing. Guys, you saw nothing, okay? Forget you saw that. Worth. That Aldous was annoying. Worth it. Instantly, my team should be going to Lord now. No, they should be dipping, like running to Lord. But instead, Moskov dies. Very unfortunate. And then my Amon dies. Fortunately, Vexana gets Layla. My Bene dies. We can't contest Turtle. Or Lord, sorry. We can't contest Lord. It's just me and Vexana right now. And Moskov, who is soon going to die. There's no way we can contest this. Guys, you see how broken Florin's heal is? Dodge the Chango for a skill. And then I'm just gonna heal up again. See guys, Oracle heals you like crazy. It's so good. Aldous is still on us. See how annoying he is? Like, it's late game. He's so tanky, and he does crazy damage. Good ulti from Vexana. And we finish off Aldous. Now look, see? The opponents could have easily taken Lord. They did not. They wasted it. They wasted it. They easily could have taken it. And this... If they did take this Lord here, they would have won. They could have ended the game. But they didn't, and look what happens now, right? This is why you need to take Lord, guys. Always take it when it's available. At this point, I was just pinging Lord, Lord, Lord. And guys, when your team is taking Lord, this is a really good bush to be in. Okay, this bush. You can see who's coming from here. Okay, you can have your XP laner stay in this bush, so they can see who's coming from here. And yeah, if anyone is trying to come through this way, right, this way, you can just go on to them. Another reason why this bush is good to stay in is if your opponents decide to push mid, you can cut them off. Now I move up to here because I see that the opponents were trying to come to Lord through this route. So I went over here. And now we have Lord. Things are good, right? Surely, right? Things will be good. We will be able to end. We'll see. But guys, look. Unfortunately, see, this is something I could have done better. I could have cleared this lane. No one is doing it, right? I should have just gone and done it. Then at least the waves would have been synced. And all 3 waves would be pushing together. But no. Aldous made a good play by coming here, distracting the minions for a bit. And his team clears Lord. I realized it a bit too late. I completely started ignoring him and trying to go with Lord to try to end, right? But it was already too late. Lord is gone. Wasted. Completely. We should be backing now. We should try to just get this tower and back. We shouldn't be here. Get this tower and dip. Dip. Just dip. See, I'm blocking the Chango ulti. So my Moskov gets the tower. Dip. I don't know why he went in, but this ruined things. See? No. I should not have gone back in. Do not help your foolish teammates. If they do something stupid, don't help them. Alright? Don't, because you're gonna get yourself killed. Of course, we're unable to end. They kill us. Fortunately, the others don't die, so it's good. Anyways, we're back. Lord is up. Hopefully we can contest this. We should be able to contest this. Guys, this is the perfect Lord setup for us. Look, this wave is pushing. Perfect. Bene. He did not have to die here. See? Don't go into a bush which doesn't have vision. But guys, this was the perfect moment for them to take Lord, right? Our Moskov is dead. Our Bene is dead. Easy Lord for them. But you also need to realize, if they stay here, this is getting pushed. That's why it's so important to make sure the opposite lane is pushing. Look. These minions are strong. Guys, once you destroy an inhibitor, your own minions for that lane become really strong, okay? They can easily end if they start doing lords. Someone has to back. But since this is solo, instead of one person backing, right, Chango, Aldous will also eventually go there to defend. And what does that make this? That makes this basically a 2v3, right? Right? We should start Lord now. It's a 2v3. But nope. No Lord. Amon doesn't want to start it. Now he's starting it. Alright? Blocking Chango's ulti so it doesn't hit Amon. Checking all the bushes and I spot Harley, right? Try to always spot their jungler, guys, when Lord is up. I'm just trying to clear mid, okay, so it doesn't push. I see the Aldous in bot lane, but Benedetta was respawning soon, so I knew that she's gonna clear this anyways. So here we start doing Lord. It's a bit hard for us to do Lord without Moskov, and Moskov does another crazy ulti. Beautiful flicker combo from Vixana. We get the Chango. Perfect time to do Lord. Once again, I spot Harley, but he does a crazy play, okay? So when he teleported back to his hat, I thought he walked into the bush. That's why he disappeared, right? This was a brilliant play for him. Perfect spot to steal the Lord from, alright? See? Luckily though, he missed the retry. If he hadn't and he got the Lord here, this would have been a loss, okay? It was a good play from Harley.
I speak for the sands.
Now this lord is a 20+ minute lord. You can just end.
Fear itself.
Alright, they don't have Chango to defend with, okay? They don't have Aldous. This is very endable. Chango is the main wave clear person, right? They don't have her. So we can easily end. I try to zone Layla off and we end the game. Okay guys, so this is basically how you play strong early game roamer to capitalize the game, okay? We should have won this game a lot sooner. And I showed you what things make a game last longer, right? And what you can do to end the game faster. But if it does go into late game, you know what to do as well, okay? So I think this is a perfect game to demonstrate how to play strong early game and how to manage in the late game. Okay, so keep the things I said in mind. Apply them into your solo rank game. I think this is literally a hack, especially with the tanks getting a buff. This is a hack for winning solo rank. Just bother their jungle. Look at the Harley. 211-8. See? I didn't let him breathe. And we won. Anyways, guys, have a good one. I hope this guide helps, and I will see you on the next one.